Let's see. Hello to everybody who is going to be joining me today. Let's see. I'm getting the candle stuff going here. Apologize. So I'm going to give it a minute for people to come into the room and let the notification bell go off. So we're going to just light the candle here for a minute and just let the warmth, the love, the happiness, the goodness, the positive vibrations take over the space. And I'm going to go grab my coffee really quick. Okay, I think things are going smooth now. All right. Coffee over there. Okay, so I'm going to send out the notification for everybody really quick. And then we will get started. I'll turn down the volume really quick. Sometimes it takes a minute to get going. So give me just a second, please. Speed. All right. Live stream on now. Post. Okay. All right. So it should be about ready. No. All right. I think I got it all down. Okay, so hello. And I hope you are all having a beautiful and wonderful day. Might have to tack that so that the sun's not knocking the reading out. But we'll just see. We'll see. So I'm Allie. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I've had a few channels, and it was just time for a major shift and change for me. And I'm happy to be here to give people readings. Like I said, I'm going to give it a minute for people to come into the room. And then before I do a posting on this video after the live stream, I will cut the long wait period out. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get a tack for that window and make sure the sun doesn't come through and screw up the camera vision while we are waiting. And I'm going to go ahead and start doing our pick a card. So I was thinking maybe today I don't always do love readings, but I felt like, there was love in the air. Love is in the air. So I thought we would do a pick a card. Yes, no. Is this the hot honey that we're wanting to have in our lives? Is this the right one coming through? So this will be very interesting on what's gonna come in here. I've got a few people that absolutely have to know we are live, who have requested for me to let them know when we're live. Who have been asking me for quite some time to please go back on live stream. All right, let's do this. I'm going to ask the question: is this hot honey the one? Is this hot honey the one? Whoever it is that's coming into your mind, this is going to be the pick a card for today, and with a little bit of information about hot honey. Okay, because hi Tamika, we are doing a pick a card before life questions on, is this the hot honey? Is this the right hot honey? Okay, all right, so is this the right honey? The right hot honey. I call upon my spiritual guides, my angelic guides, and above all, the Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel, to aid us, guide us, protect us, and keep us safe throughout the reading. For everybody who comes in, we're going to do pile number 1, 2, and 3 on, is this the hot honey that is going to be with us for a long time? Okay, and a little information on that hot honey. Hello, Val. It's good to see you. It's all right, no problem. We're gonna do a pick a card on who is the hot honey. Is this hot honey the hot honey? All right, and we're doing this, and I'm gonna go back in a couple of weeks and rewatch this for me, because I've had quite a few hot honeys. It's $10 per tarot question. $10 per tarot question. My links, I already put my links up in the chat. If you see them there, I've got the one for Cash App, and then I have the one for PayPal right there, sweetheart. Okay, so get focused. Focus on who you want to know about. And this is serious business. We got this 10 of cups here at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to ask, is this the hot honey? All right. And you know what I mean by hot honey. Okay. And then we got this on the, when I split the deck, we got this 4 of Wands. So for pile number 1, 2, and 3, is this the hot honey? Now we're talking the hot honey who is going to be good to us, who is going to make our spark, make us feel, woo, la la, honey. All right. Okay. Is this the hot honey? Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get an activation card about hot honey. I miss this, you guys. I miss this so much. I was like out there in the jungle 5 months. And I was surrounded by idiots. I don't want to say that. That's not cool. I wasn't surrounded really at all. Come to think about it, I was out there pretty much by myself. And so once I got out of that, I got into the vibration of, oh my God, I got to go cut loose and have fun like right now. And so that's what it's been going on in this girl's world. So, so okay. Activation card for pile number 1, 2, and 3. Is this the hot honey? Is this the one? What's the vibration between you and the connection with the person that you're thinking about? And if you're not thinking about somebody and you just kind of want to know if you got the hot honey coming, then focus on that because you could get some information there as well. Okay. So I'm going to split these and I'm just going to pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Now I am still getting all my camera systems and everything like that going, but I was going nuts not doing the multitude of readings that I had been doing in the past because I had a lot of rebirth and so I was having like a, I don't know what you would call it. It would be like a psychic overload. Psychic overload that was literally causing me headaches because I wasn't getting my messages out because I was put in a situation where I could not get my messages out. Now we're going to do one of these cards, these angel cards on hot honey. Oh, you already chose your pile and I don't even have the cards out. Both of you. Both of you. Way to follow your intuition. Way to follow your intuition. Okay, this is right here. And it's about hot honey. It's totally about hot honey. Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoa. I want your deck of cards, ladies. Okay, here we go. And I did light us a 3-wick candle. And I did, while I was waiting for people to come into the room, and I did put out some really positive, loving vibrations for everybody. So if you want to kind of partake in the yellow harmony energy with the golden vibrational energy, then you are more than welcome to. Just don't steal it from me. Allow yourself just to enjoy the moment. Okay. Hot honey coming through. Okay, so this is pile number 1. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so go ahead, and people are going to be viewing this later, guys. So, or ladies. So you're gonna have to let it set for just a second before I start doing the reading. All right, we're gonna get started. So again, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Is this the hot honey? Now, this is for people who are single. Sorry for those who, or married, maybe you're questioning if the person that you're with is not the one. God knows I was married for 6 months when I was 19 years old or 20 years old. I had been with the guy for like 5 years. I married him for 6 months, and that was the end of it. So I had to marry him. And I've been not married ever since. Hot honey. Are you the hot honey? Okay, so let's start with the tarot. Okay, we got the moon, and I'm not doing reversals, okay? We got the moon for pile number 1. We got the Princess of Wands, and we got the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ooh la 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 la. Whoever this is extremely mysterious, pile number 1. This is a mysterious individual who has, I want to say, a lot of secrets. Like a lot of secrets. Or you just don't know them yet. You don't know what they're about. You don't know, what they're going to bring to the table. You may have heard some rumors about this person, or you may be investigating about this person. Could be a water sign. Most definitely could be a water sign. We've got the Princess of Wands. This is like heart desire energy. You've been pile number one, you've been manifesting this individual. This could bring you a happy home, happy environment, a large family, okay, as well as some prosperity here with this hot honey, for sure. This person could be a water sign or fire sign, earth sign, all right? Let's see what your activation card is for this hot honey, because this is going to be the vibration that has pulled you towards this hot honey. Ooh, allowance. Are you going to allow yourself to have it? Are you going to allow yourself to have it? Let's read this card here. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So this person that you're inquiring about, is this the hot honey? One way or the other, this person came into your life so that you would let yourself have something wonderful, so that you could see that you are desirable, so that you can have that fire reunite in your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul. This person is very playful. This person is also going to be if not already, will be financially set in the future. And I like that. Let's see what your angel card says. It's up to you. Oh, wow. And what did I just say about you allowing yourself to have it, pile number one? What did I just say? You've got to let yourself have it. Pile number one, you may have had some cruddy relationships in the past where, you put a lot of energy into a relationship and then you took a time out. But now I'm hearing it's time to let go of the timeout. Get your sexy on. Let yourself spread your wings, feel the joy. It's up to you on whether or not you want to follow through with this relationship. Now, I told you in the future, this person is going to be well off. They are going to be well off. I'm going to pull you one more card from the top. Oh my gosh. Come on now. Let yourself have it. Pile number one. This is an absolute yes. This is an absolute yes. If you let yourself have it. I feel like with this moon card here, pile number one, you might tend to do a little bit of self-sabotage when it comes to relationships because you get all cluster screwed in your head instead of letting the physical aspect of things come out. So this is your message for you. Let yourself have it. Now, pile number one, if you're in my shoes, you got a lot of choices to make, but there's only one hot honey that's going to fill those shoes. So congratulations about hot honey, pile number one. Now we're going to go into pile number two. Pile number two. Okay, I'll just set these here. Okay, which one was pile number two? It was this one. Okay. You're right. All right. All is as it should be. I can't remember which pile was what, but I'm pretty sure this was pile number two. And if it wasn't pile number two and you chose pile number two, then this is still your message. Okay? Because there's no mistake in my readings. All right. As I said, we're not reading reversals. Ooh, Emperor. Emperor, pile number two. This is somebody who holds themselves well. This is somebody who knows what they want. This is somebody who knows how to play the game. This is also somebody who, gosh, I love this Emperor energy. Is ooh la la sexy as can be. This is a boss energy. This is a boss energy. Two Arcana, Queen of Cups. Are they coming towards you? Is this person worth waiting on? Why do I feel? Because temperance. Temperance is there, the perfect mixture, the perfect harmony. There's an emperor who is looking for either a queen or an empress. You may just be queen here, honey. You may be queen. This emperor has already seen you. This emperor has already seen you. This is feeling very, very positive to me so far. If you're patient, Aquarius keeps popping into mind. Doesn't have to be a fire sign at all. Got a lot of fire energy here and a little bit of water. Are you paying attention to the emperor? I feel like pile number 2, you got more than one choice going on here. You may not know you've got more than one choice, but you've got more than one choice going on here. Of course, you're specific on the hot honey, the one you're thinking about. For some reason, I feel like there's 2 of them there, and you may not be seeing one. Let's see what the activation card is. Remembrance. Okay, check this out. The Emperor is looking straight forward. The Temperance is looking down on the creation. The Queen of Cups is looking at the chalice. She's not looking at the Emperor. You got somebody from the past, pile number 2. Or if you're already with this person has only eyes on you. But do you have your eyes on them? Remembrance. You might have an entanglement with a past hot honey still, if you're single. Let's see what remembrance says here. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. Let's see what this one says. Ask for help from others. Okay, pile number 2. This is what I'm picking up for you, and I'm picking it up very strongly. You got 2 hot honeys. One of them you are totally unaware of. And a hot honey you've got your eyes on because you've been creating this person. Let's pull one card from the top. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. This is not tricky for me to read. I'm just going to simply say it. Pile number 2, you might meet somebody at work, or somebody from work has their eye on you. If you are not working, then it is somebody you have been helping out that has their eye on you. Okay. I'm also picking up that you are going to have an extremely important choice on where it is that you are putting your power and putting your energy. You want to make sure that you are picking the proper hot honey. The proper hot honey. This could take you some time. I'm going to lean towards a yes, but it's the aspect of me feeling this dual reality when it comes to your question. Is this the hot honey? And the dual reality has to do with the fact that I'm not so sure you're ready to settle, because you're not looking at the one that's looking at you. You're looking at the one you're trying to manifest. The one I'm going to pull the one looking at you. Oh. He's king. He's king. King of Pentacles energy, somebody who works very, very hard, who does have a really good income. The one you're looking at, Tower in reverse, this is somebody who is rebuilding their life. Pile number 2, do you, and this is a question for you, and answer it honestly for yourself. Do you have a tendency to take in the stray dog? Do you have a tendency on healing, looking for somebody that you can heal, that isn't giving you that healing back? All right. And that's the last card I'm going to pull for you on this. I'm going to tell you, you got a choice to make, but if you wait and you don't make a choice just yet, get a personal reading on it from whatever psychic it is you trust the most. You can release from an old vibration and pretty much have everything you want in a mate. All right? Because you are being admired while you are doing the admiring, but the one you are admiring is somebody who is rebuilding their life instead of somebody who already has their life mapped out. Okay, so that is my answer for you, pile number 2. Okay, put those ones on the bottom. Take a sip of the cafe. And we're going to go into pile number 3. Okay. Pile number 3. Is this your hot? Is this your knight in shining armor? Is this your one? Okay. I'm not reading reversals. We got the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. There's some melancholy going on here with this. There's some melancholy going on here. Pile number 3. What I am picking up is that you have so much awesomeness coming your way. You may not be satisfied in love right now because you have not chosen what it is that you personally want in a relationship. So anyone who comes your way may not fit your desire on what you want in a hot honey. So I feel like file number 3, you've got a lot of options. You've got a lot of options, but something is telling me you're not quite where you want to be, but you're in triumph right now, and you are still in the midst of creating exactly what you want in a relationship. We got integration. This is why. Pile number 3. You got all this integration energy going on right now. You have not 100% settled into your authentic self, into your authentic power and vibration. You are excelling. You are rising up. And during that period of your rise up, you're going to run across a bunch of potentials. But you're looking for perfection. You're looking for somebody who's going to match you. And you're not done spreading your wings yet. You're not done yet. You got a few things of past stuff to let go of and triumph over before you start creating universally what your heart desires. Choose a different direction. I'm going to give this a no, pile number 3, because you're not done becoming you. I'm going to pull you a card from the top here. Yeah, look at this. Queen of Swords. Oh boy. Pile number 3. I hate to say it, but it's like that vibration of everything is good. Yeah, they're checking me out. I'm kind of checking them out. But off with their heads if they do not match the vibration. And since you're still in your ascension, since you're still coming together with all of you, I feel like, honestly, you are the one holding relationships off because you're not done yet. I've so been here. I can say this to you because I have been here. I've tested out the water. And if somebody comes in with some kind of a energetic spiritual cutie or something like that, man, I am out the door. I don't even have to, they don't even get past go. It's like, no, man, I've worked too hard on myself. You have worked too hard on yourself to just give your power to anybody, to share who you are with just anybody. You're going to be in that vibration of oneness before you let yourself give whom you are away, because you have learned your lessons. You're cutting some old ties still, but you know, I feel like pile number three, you're kind of like I am. You take a little bit of good from this section, a little bit of good from that section, a little bit from each section. You create the perfect harmony in what it is that you desire and the type of vibration you want to be with. And then it comes together. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up for you, pile number three, on is that your hot honey? I think you got a lot of hot honeys because you got a lot of past life power going on here. A lot of past life energy going on. And since you do have a lot of past life energy going on, when you do decide to call in your, people would call them a soulmate, I'm going to say call in a life mate, because you've had a lot of lifetimes and you could end up with a past life hot honey. And sometimes we don't need those kinds of karmas back. Maybe you worked through your stuff, but they didn't necessarily work through all of their stuff, right? So give yourself some time, pile number three. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get prepared now for the live questions. Let me get the cards ready. I like the cards all in the same direction, so second here. All right, and we'll shuffle those out, and I'll check to see who's getting a personal question. Josephine, hello, it's good to see you. Welcome to my channel. If you would like a live question, my information is right here, and you can send a PayPal or a Cash App for $10. Okay, so who so far? Let me check my phone. Who so far is getting a question? Okay. For a question. Okay, I got a Cash App and I got a PayPal. The PayPal came up first, so that's the one I'm going to do first. And it is Tamika. Thank you for your $10 donation. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and look at your question. All right. I love pick a cards. I love pick a cards too. Okay, it's jumping. I can't hear anything. Oh no. It was jumping. I apologize. Okay. Can you please tell me about Lisa, birth date 3/16/1991, if she stalking me? Is she stalking you? Can you hear me clear now, Tamika? Okay, good. Okay, so is Lisa, her birthday's the day after mine. Okay. Tell you about Lisa, and is she stalking you? All right, so Lisa, show me Lisa. Okay, one more shuffle. All right, Tamika, I'm going to have you pick your pile. We're going to go left, center, and right. So left, center, right. Which pile would you like for your answer? Yeah, I know she's your ex. I've read her before. Center. Okay. Let's check it out. Show me Lisa. Ooh. Okay. So there's some toxic vibrations going on. I'm feeling an astral cord between you and her. She is a masculine vibration, as of you would be the feminine. There's karma here with Lisa. And you end with the Ace of Cups. So I'm going to say you're breaking out of a karmic relationship. This was past life that brought into this lifetime. And yes, she does stalk you on social media. Where you put all this energy into this individual, they were slow on the return for you. So it came into like an obsession energy because they didn't know how to work with their emotions and their feelings or what it was that you guys had. It's one of those situations they didn't know what they had until it was gone. And they don't know what to do. I feel like this is going to be one of those things where you're going to have to choose whether or not you want to cut the ties with this individual, because I feel like there's still some communication going on here, whether it's spiritually or physically. I feel like you still are communicating with this person. Are you talking to this person in your head? I'm getting that you are. I think I'm right. I'm pretty dead on with my psyche right now. I know, but are you talking to her in your head? Are you telling her to screw up? Are you even speaking to her energetically, like even through your thoughts? I don't know about that. I'm feeling like you are. Whether it's in the dream world or what it is, there's still a connection here. And I feel like you are talking. And you know, here's the thing. I've had parts of me in the past, not in the now, but in the past, where conversations was still going on in some kind of a time dimension, like a time dimension where things were still panning out on a subconscious level. And I think that's what you're doing. You got to let go of the hate you have for this individual for you to get cleared from this individual. Because yeah, that's what's got you entangled. That's totally what's got you entangled. You're telling her to back off, release, release, and detach from this individual. So, yeah, I am right. You're still talking to her energetically. In your mind's eye, you're talking to her. So it's going to be one of those things. You say, Lisa, I thank you so much for all the lessons I learned from you. I release and detach from you, your energy, and all your intention, and I give it to the universe with love and consciousness. You feel that lifting? Like, even as we're talking about this right now, Tamika, I can feel this lifting. So, this is like law of detachment for you. And then that person will be able to move on as well. All right. But, you know, I don't always read cards in reverse, but I'm going to read this one in reverse. Thoughts are power. And anytime you're thinking, get out, it's like actually tapping her, when it's more like I release from this vibration because it no longer serves who I am as an authentic being, as a sovereign soul. All right. Because you don't need to carry this either. It's got to be let go of in love. And self-love is love. All right. So that's my answer to you on that question. I hope it helps. Then release from her love spells and all of her intent. Release from her love spells and all of her intent. When you're releasing, you're letting the universe take it. Don't use my hand, use the universe hand. It's a white hand from the universe. Let the universe take this person and take this person and all their workings and all of their intent. I do white light candles all the time in my line of work, releasing from other people's vibrations. And I can tell you, when you're releasing from other people's vibrations, it's really, really important to do it with love, gratitude, and consciousness. Be grateful for the lesson they brought you so you don't have to learn it again. Do you see what I mean? Like when you show gratitude to a lesson, especially a karmic from a past life, you are releasing from those vibrations so that you can be free from it. Okay? I don't feel like she's more powerful than you. I don't feel that at all. And if you think that she is, that's in your head. Let it go. Let her go. Like, let go of all her workings, all her intent, all her vibrations, all her energy, all of them. Let's see who's next here. Because you're going to be able to come through this. Absolutely. Okay. And then I got Valerie. Thank you for the $10 donation. What is your question? Okay. Let me shuffle the cards out. I want to ding. We're going to ding for a second. And all of us will be grateful that I am dinging, because that's a really heavy vibration for Tamika. So we're just going to ding that out of here. Right? Okay. That should be actually even helping you, Tamika. That should be helping you as well. I recently went through releasing from another psychic's love spell. Okay. And I'm telling you, it hit me. It had been a while since somebody did love magic on me. So it hit me like, whoa, what the heck? I felt like I got hit with fairy dust. And then I felt like I was like bound down. Love magic is dangerous. And it's ultimately intoxicating and toxic. So never do it. That's caging somebody's heart. And nobody's caging this girl's heart. Trust me. Okay. I'm above that crap. Okay. Clearing the cards. Will the contempt of court that my nephew X filed on him go in his favor, and will he turn the tables on her? Okay, will the contempt of court that my nephew's ex filed on him go in his favor, or will he turn the tables on her? She's a real piece of artwork, huh? I want to rephrase your question. Let me look at it for just a second, Val. I don't know why I want to rephrase it. Sometimes if questions aren't asked the proper way, the answer is not going to come out the way you want it to. So I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's going on here. Okay. I know it is. All right. Will the contempt of court that my nephew's ex filed on him go in his favor? Okay, so you want to know if, and let me get this right. You want to know, and I'm holding my cards as I'm like communicating this through. You want to know if the paperwork that your nephew's ex filed against him is going to work in your nephew's favor. Is that correct? Okay, so that's what we want to know. She filed against him. Will that filing work for him instead of against him? How will that work out for him? Okay, there we go. How will that work out for her nephew? You keep buffering? Is it still buffering? Because I'll wait to do, every once in a while, the internet don't work all that great. I'm going to have better internet after the first, but for right now, this is what we have. Okay. So let me know when it's streaming good. Okay, it's good. Okay. The nephew. Keep your thoughts in your head about the question. All right. Left, center, or right pile, Val? Right. Okay. Six of Swords, the Moon, and the High Priestess. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Thieves card. She is lying. Okay. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to tell you this. This is going to be a nasty, nasty court case. This is going to be nasty because not all is as it seems. Okay, we got the Moon, we got the High Priestess, secret, theft, betrayal, sabotage, you name it. She's going to do whatever she can do to screw him up. Whatever it is, like he may try to go to court and suddenly he has a flat tire. This is the type of vibration that I am picking up for your nephew when it comes to her. Like she wouldn't do it herself, but she would have a friend go and do it. Do you see what I mean? So I feel like your nephew really needs to watch his butt when it comes to her, because she'll do anything and everything she can do to win, including playing nasty. And I feel like her attorney, whoever her attorney is the same exact way. Because here she is. This is all her energy here. Oh yeah, she's a real piece of artwork. And then here's your nephew making financial decisions so that he can afford everything, working his butt off and carrying a heavy load. We got the Hierophant. Okay, so I gave her 4 cards. I'm giving him 4 cards. We got the Hierophant. And the Hangman. Nothing she is doing right now is going to work in either of their favors. It is only going to tie this up in the courtroom longer and cost them both more money. Because the end result is the judge has already made his decision on this case. The judge has already made his choice. What your nephew is going through is basic law courtroom crap, where we'll file this motion, we'll file that motion, we'll keep this lined up in the courts for 2 years. We'll get our money out for the attorneys. The judge gets paid. It's going to be stressful on all ends. We'll watch the world sabotage each other instead of going through some kind of a mediation to make an agreement in the first place, when that's exactly what your nephew and her should do. But since she's so out to hurt your nephew, it's going to tie up in the courts for 2 years period of time. It's going to become extremely stressful when the judge has already chose what he is going to do. Yeah, he has a great attorney. She don't have an attorney yet. She will. She will. Because I am picking up an attorney. This is not going to end soon. Because this person, what's her intentions for? Oh, yeah, you got the Lovers in reverse. And I will read it in reverse. She did not want him going anywhere. So she is going to tangle his life up as long as she can and put him in a stagnant situation because she wouldn't let him just go. She had one for the divorce and the parenting plan. She'll get another one in this. And the thing is, it doesn't matter. The judge has already made up his choice on what's going to happen in this case. So I'm going to flip one more card on will what she is doing right now work in his favor. Which way is the judge going? I'm going to give you that. All right. Which way is the judge going? Because ultimately, it doesn't matter what she does. This judge is already chosen. Okay, the judge is gonna wait for everybody's information to come in. He's gonna sit and just listen it out. That's what judges do. I know all this because I've been through all the courts. We got the 9 of Wands. Justice is getting served. Okay, what she pulled on this one, this time, she's getting the justice because it's stressing him out. All right. The ruling, the judge is going to ensure that this comes out perfectly balanced no matter what. Perfectly balanced. There may not be a whole lot of change in anything by the time this is done. It's almost like we got back to square one. Yeah. It feels like she may get a little bit more money for some reason. I don't know why. But she is stalking your nephew. She's the one not letting it go. It's not your nephew, it's her. I don't see the judge ruling in her favor, but I don't see the judge ruling in his favor either. It's almost like I want to say these are cookie crumbs. And I don't see this being the last time that they're in the courtroom either. That's what I'm saying. I don't think anything is going to change over this court case. Maybe $19 or something like that on child support. Maybe she gets a little bit more money for child support or something like that, but it won't be much. It won't be much at all. It's not going to change a whole lot because we got the equal balance coming through here. The scales are showing themselves. This judge has already made up his mind. He's not changing anything. Yeah. Well, it's not going to work for her. How will it come out on her end? Temperance in reverse. It's only buying her time. You know, the truth of the matter is this. Like I said, she is going to do anything she can to make him pay attention to her. She's like, not going to let things go. She's not going to let things go. And by her pulling, going into the courtroom, doing all this stuff is just a way for her to stay entangled with him. Like she's not moving forward. She's still in the vindictive mode on this situation. The judge isn't going to change it. He's already made up his mind. If anything, it's a couple more bucks. Or, here's the funny thing. This go around, I see a couple more bucks for her. The next go around, I see a little bit less being paid. So this is a judge that is all about equality. And he's not in favor for either parent. He's in favor for the kids and what's best for the kids, no matter what the situation is. So that is the answer I have for you. That's what I've got coming through, and I hope it helps. But she's gonna pull him back in there again once this is all said and done. I feel like she's going to pull him back into the courts again, and then you're gonna deal with that. Did you do 2 different PayPals? Oh, you paid for 2, but you went really deep. No. What's your second question? I will honor that. Val. Yep, I see it. Oh, you the one too. Okay. So, Val, you sent yours side by side, and Tamika, you just sent yours. So let's do this. Whichever one of you get your next question up first is the one I'm going to read, because I don't know which order they came in, and I like to be as fair as possible. So pop your question up. And I appreciate that, you guys. Okay. It was Tamika. Okay. Will I get a dog soon? Will Tamika get a dog soon? What kind of dog do you want? Is it like a Yorkie? I thought I saw something in the chat, but I didn't get a opportunity to read it. A Yorkie. Yorkies are wonderful. My daughter has a Yorkie. Okay, is Tamika going to get a dog soon? Is she going to get a dog soon? Is she going to get a dog soon? One more shuffle. Tamika get a dog soon. My God, I miss doing this. I'm so grateful that I have a computer. I can do this now. Okay, left, center, or right, Tamika? This is like totally helping my brain, even getting all the psychic energy out. Center. Okay. Queen of Wands. I'm not reading reversals. Ace of Swords. And the stars. Absolutely. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I feel like it will be by the next air sign coming through, which is Gemini, which is June. May to June is when I see this one coming in. I don't feel like your dog has been born yet. I'm not feeling like your dog has been born yet. Your dog will be born in 6 weeks' time. So yes, I like that. And it feels like it's a boy. You're going to have a choice between 2 different dogs. And I feel like you... Ooh. You might have... Start saving your money now. If you want this dog, start saving your money now. Because I see you putting some money down. And then having a couple of payments, maybe a payment or something like that. But yeah, this is an absolute yes for you. And it is a puppy, and you'll have to travel to get this puppy. This puppy's not near you. Well, near you, but not like right there. Well, I'm feeling like you should start saving up because I feel like you're going to get this Yorkie for about $300. So if you could put $100 away, we're in March, $100 away each month, you'll have the money for that dog. You'll have it. And then you can have your dog. Aren't you glad you asked your question? Okay, so Val, what is your next question? I'm gonna run and go to the bathroom really quick, Val. And then I'm gonna do your question. I can't do it if I have to go potty, darling. I'll be right back. All these different pollens in the air has me all kind of stuffed up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm ready for Val. Okay. Well, oh, and Tamika, one more thing that's coming through for you really quick, if you're still here, is I'm hearing your sister will help you pay for half of that puppy. So you might want to talk to her. All right. Will the tooth I had a surgical procedure on heal correctly and be okay? Oh, that's a big one. Let's find out. Will your tooth heal? You know, teeth are a big deal. They can mess with your entire nervous system. Okay, for Val, will the tooth she had a surgical procedure on heal correctly and be okay? Oh gosh, you know, those dentists did a number on me. I don't like going to doctors and I don't like going to dentists. I'd rather pull out my handwritten herbal book and see what Mother Nature has to offer, if possible. If at all possible, I will avoid anybody with a needle. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. Let's see. That's not holding right. Hang on. Will Val? Yeah, yeah. I've already been experimented on in this lifetime. No need, no need, no need for any more. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hang on, Tamika. I got to focus on Val, and then I'll tell you. Your sister will pay for half that dog if you talk to her. But I feel like you better save your money up because that right dog is on its way. Not born yet, but will be in 6 weeks. Okay, so back to the tooth. Okay. Left, center, or right, Val? Left. Okay. This one wants to come out, so I'm going to grab it. I don't know why, but I always pay attention. Okay, we got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups on this. Okay, that looks like the dentist. Your tooth. Oh. It's going to take you about 7 weeks to heal up from the surgery with this tooth. Yes, it is. I'm getting an absolute yes, it is. But it's going to take you about 7 weeks. 7 weeks. The first 4 weeks is going to be the difficult ones. The last 3, you're going to start noticing that things are going pretty good. Yeah, you're landing with this Two of Cups here. I'm going to say yes. It's going to heal. It's going to be just fine. I'm not seeing another surgery on that tooth. I'm not. He told you 3 months. How long has it been? It does take time. It does. When I had my teeth worked on, it took time. 2 months tomorrow, and I'm picking up about 7 weeks. So somewhere in May, you're not going to be feeling, the sudden ouch here and there. So I'm feeling like, yeah, about 7 more weeks. Because even after things heal up and stuff, every once in a while, especially when it has to do with our teeth, that takes time for, your nerve endings in there, because every tooth has a nerve ending to heal out and align. It takes time for that. So I'm really, really feeling like, yeah, it's going to heal up good. I'm not seeing another surgery with it, but there's at least another 7 weeks before it's not going to bug you. And even when you chew here and there, sometimes it could take like 6 months before it doesn't bug you at all. I had a root canal one time, and even a year later, I was still feeling crap. Sometimes when I would like chew things, I would still feel it. So, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so grateful I'm back. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine not being able to work and then coming back to work, getting on YouTube, things like that? Do you know how many people were copycat my crap and I didn't even know it? They were copycatting my work and I didn't even know it. They were even copycatting my name. Yeah. Hence why I decided, you know what, I'm just going to start an entire brand new channel. It was like, I couldn't believe it. I was beside myself. I was like, what? They're even trying to use my hand gestures. It's like, this is crazy. I don't want to. That's why I was saying, I had to get over, people being jealous. It it took me a while, It was like, what the heck? I couldn't believe I just couldn't believe it. And it started out, this person contacts me with an email and says, I need to know which Allie you are. I was like, what? And I check it, and there's this email, and I go and I check it, and they give me all these different links, right? And they're all spelling their name L-A-I. Wait, A-L-I. And I was like, are you kidding me? What? They're abbreviating their name like mine, and then what was it? Can you believe this? You two have been with me since I did Readings with Allie. There was one that said Readings Allie. I was like, okay, so they dropped the with, and then they were doing readings like I was doing readings back then. I was just going, huh. I couldn't believe it. And then, Spirit came and said, show gratitude. You're an awesome teacher, and they have learned. You know, it is. It really was. Okay. It really, it took me about 2 months to wrap my head around it. About 2 months. And that's serious business. I mean, I guess I should just be grateful I'm the authentic me. And there's nobody who can really copy me, there because I'm authentic. I'm authentic. It's like, dang. All right, clear the deck. Let's jingle that out. Okay, jingle that out. Okay, Tamika, I'm on it, girl. I'm on it. I'm on it. Let's see. Yep, surely enough, you did. Okay, gonna. There we go. It was just too much. Okay, so can you please tell me about the inheritance? And I bought my candle white, a white candle. Okay, I'm hoping it's a white candle from the Organic Botanica or Organic Botanic, and I'm doing my candle. Okay, about the inheritance. Well, you got quite a few inheritances in your future. I know we recently did a reading on the inheritance, but what specifically do you want to know about the inheritance that I have not already told you? That way, we're not wasting your $10. Because I know you got a specific question in there, Tamika. No, it's a pay. You must have misunderstood me. Is it buffering? Okay. All right. I'm just going to read it. On the inheritance for Tamika. If you don't go to specific, then it could be any of those inheritances that you have coming in your future. All right. Okay. So the inheritances in Tamika's future. Oh, it's a pay you back candle. Okay. So you want to. All right. I'm just going to go with what comes to me from spirit, Tamika. I'm just going to. The nearest future. Okay. Got it. All right. The nearest inheritance here. Left, center, or right? To make a left, center, or right pile? Center. Okay. Ooh. We got a 3-monther card right there. 3 months. Interesting. The Three of Cups came out to me as a timing card for you. So that's very interesting that came out. There are 3 inheritances coming to you as well. We got the 3 of Wands. 1, 2, 3. 9 of Wands. Okay. Ooh, this is an interesting message. And then the 10 of Pentacles. All right. So, grand slam on a financial level when it comes to this inheritance. There's an inheritance coming up 3 months from now. You're going to have 3 different inheritances, 3 different items. This is the one in the nearest future. So, there's money, and there's 2 other things you will be inheriting. Let's see what those pertain to. Something that a man left behind that went to the person that you're going to be getting an inheritance from. Wait a second. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay, I've been corrected. Well, yes, something that a man left behind, but you have three different inheritances coming up for you, and they can all end up hitting in this year. They can all end up hitting in this year. It can even hit September. It could hit 3 months from now. It could hit September, and then the payout. Yeah, a 6 month card. 369. 369. So three of them. There will be three inheritances for you. And then we got the Hermit. And then it stands still for a while. So the message I have for you with this is there are three inheritances coming in for you, most likely this year. Most likely. I'm not going to say 100% it is this year, but I am going to say that it is coming to me that it is this year. So you could end up getting one that has been like stagnant for a long time, coming in about 3 months. And then we got the waiting game. All right. The waiting game. And then it comes through again. There is another inheritance. And then there is the other inheritance. I'm not reading reversals. There's the other inheritance at a 6 period. Show me the one on the 6 period. This is the one that's going to suck. So the third inheritance that you have coming your way, you could get screwed over on. And that's coming through strong. Who's ever this is, everybody's got their hand in it. But you have something there. It's almost like you have to overcome these situations with each one of these inheritances. I feel like in the past, your family has robbed you. Are they all money? No, they're not all money. The third one is a house. The third one is a home. And that's why you're going to have to fight for it. You got to have a choice when it comes to the third one. But it is and will be worth your time. I have no idea who this is. It will be worth your time. This one could get tangled up in the courts right here. This third one could. The third one could. The other two seem pretty cut and dry. Now, you said that you did a pay me back candle. You're going to do a pay me back candle. Let's check that. Timing. Empress. Your wording needs to be specific and clear. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Tamika, with that candle, you have to be extremely careful. And the reason why, and I'm rubbing my eyes as I'm telling you this, the reason why is because you will have people from your past showing up that you've already cut out of your life, popping in to pay you back. Your wording with that candle, you must think through very, very, very carefully. You know, I would put it in there. And let me just, because, you're getting a little help on this right now. I would put it in the candle. I would put it in the candle that the money you have coming to you finds its way. the money you have coming to you finds its way to you. And don't put a specific on where exactly it's coming from, because anytime you're working this kind of energy, this kind of magic. And when was that? I think I was like 26, maybe. I did a candle for somebody to pay me back. And instead of it being something where the person just went ahead and paid me because their check had bounced, and I was still in my learning period at this time. Okay, take in consideration that I was young. I was probably more like 23, 24. I was young, and somebody wrote me a check and it bounced. And then they canceled the checkout. So I wasn't going to get paid for the work I did. And I was young. I was young in my magic. I was young in who I was in this lifetime. I did not yet know myself or know my power. Okay. And what happened was that person that owed me that money went nuts in their head until they paid me. And then I felt like a total asshole because I didn't have to do that. I didn't have the wisdom at the time that if I handed it to the universe and had just asked, for the balance to come forward, that I could have done that in the light, and that person would not have gone through hell until they paid me. I did not know my power at that age. So that is what is popping in my mind when it comes to you doing this candle, is to ask the universe to bring forward the money you have coming to you, that it finds its way to you. Because if you focus on one specific person with that candle, you are going to end up binding yourself to that situation. Yes, you'll get your way, but do you want to be bound to that person and come back through in another lifetime and go through this lesson with them again? Or somebody in the future giving you that lesson when you get old? That's what's coming through. And it's coming through really, really strong for me to give you that advice. Rest on it before you do the candle. Really think it through. Really think it through. Okay, is it a lot of money? You got the 10 of Pentacles, so I'm going to say it's enough to make you happy. One of them is not money. And yes, you do want the house. Yes, you do want the house. Yes, you do. Because if you don't want to carry the karma from the house after you receive the house, then you can always turn around and flip it. And there's your money for your own house. You do want that house. Yes, you do. I'm not telling you not to do the candle. I'm telling you to be very careful about your intention and your wording with that candle. Something that I found is never do a candle when you're angry at somebody unless you can humble yourself within or calm yourself within and work from a state of love and light. Because that creates a karmatic grid that you have to dig yourself out of. And you don't want to do that. All right, Val, it was really good seeing you. I'll be back in on Monday at noon. We're going to start doing some live streams and enjoying some time together. Like I told you, I was out there in the forest jungle for 5 months without having good communication. So it's time for that good communication. It's time for that good communication. Yeah, if you're mad right now, don't do that candle right now. Because then you'll be calling me and going, Allie, something happened. And I cost more than what that candle did. I promise you. Me fixing this would cost more, Tamika. Just wait until you're in the right energy. Wait until you're in the right mode. You have time. Yes, it did. Yes, they did. And you do not need a whole lot of people showing up that you do not like in your life. Okay. So it's like leave the past behind you and ask for what you have coming to you. Okay. But don't put a specific on it. And you'll be amazed at how that happens for you. But do it with love and light and care for oneself. Like when you're doing that candle, build a candle, ask the candle, are you the right candle for me to do? If you hold that candle, okay, we're going to say, this is the candle. We're going to say this is the candle. I don't have a candle like right next to me besides this one right here, and we're not going to use that. Say this is the candle, and you stand up and you hold the candle. You hold the candle like this, and you say, are you the right candle for me to use? If you go backwards, like if your body leans backwards, it's an absolute no. If your body leans forwards, then it's a yes. If it goes to yes, you could say, is right now the right time for me to use you? If you go back, it's no. If you go forwards, it's yes. But your intention is your power. So, what is your intention for your personal future and your self love? Because you don't want a ton of people from your past coming forward. I'm going to use an example. Okay. And this is for just everybody in general. If you say you do a calling of soulmates candle, candles are funny. They work with all 5 elements. All right. You got your earth, your air, your fire, your water, and spirit all in one tool when you're working with the candle. So you really have to have respect for those vibrations, right? You wanted what your mom gave you. Okay. So this is a simple answer. Do a white candle with olive oil and ask your mom to help your money come to you. She'll hear. Write her a letter. Light the candle, write her a letter, and leave it right there for her. And at the end, say, thank you so much, Mom. Thank you. And you watch how that ends up coming your way. Because she knows how to do it right. She'll do it right. So, so back to what I was saying. So a person does a candle to call in a soulmate, but they don't take in consideration that they have been here or on different planets many times and their soul is older than what they think it is. And so they've had many soulmates. So they do the candle, they're waiting for love, they're waiting for all this wonderful romantic energy to come in. The next thing they know, they've got a ton of different people showing up who want to date them. And they're noticing some of these people they really recognize. Well, yeah, they recognize them from a past life. But what you don't look at is every single lifetime we overcome certain karmas. So, say in a past life, this mate that you were with that came forward when you did that candle, because it happens, it happens. You find out in a past life that this person did everything they could to ultimately control you, and it took you 1 to 2 lifetimes after to break that karmatic cycle, and they're bringing that karmatic cycle back to you because of the fact that they are now paying the karma for how they treated you then, but you've already broken through it from a different lifetime, but yet here they are, and you get to see them in their karma and they try to give it back to you. Is this the type of soulmate you want? This is why I tell people, you're manifesting love, manifest a life mate. Make sure you're getting with somebody that you can stand to be around. You know? Hello, Aushi. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming to the channel. So I hope that helps. Um, I really, really hope that helps with anybody who is doing manifesting. Be very careful on how you manifest because your words must match your intention, and your intention must be positive for your outcome, and it's got to be positive on all sides. So, really, really keep that in mind when you're manifesting in the future. All right. Manifestation is a powerful tool. Knowing how to manifest without repercussion, like negative repercussion, that is a gift. That is wisdom well learned. Okay. Something well learned, something you don't have to sit there and go, okay, I did this. Now, why am I having like all this freaky crap happening? Perhaps it was within your wording or your visualization when you did the manifestation. Do you see what I mean? We are so powerful in our thoughts that we don't even think about what the repercussion is at times. So always, always say, if I do this or as I do this, what is my outcome? And look at it like a map, like a maze, and which one is the safest route for you to go to achieve or receive your manifestation. All right. Big time, big time. You'll get your 3 inheritances, but you can't be mad about it because this cycle with, you and I both know we're talking about your grandma. With this cycle with her, you could be ending karma where you don't have to come back through and go through that with her ever again through this situation. But like I said, write a letter to your mom, light her a white candle with total love and happiness, and ask her to help you and see what happens there. I think you'll be way happier with your results. Three months, 3 months, 3 months. This is going to go in threes. All right, everybody. I'm getting off. I've been on here for like an hour and a half. And I appreciate you. Please hit the liker. Hit the liker. I don't know if you even hit the liker button, Tamika. Hit the liker. Okay, do it on her birthday. That's perfect. Hit the liker, subscribe to my channel if you're new and you like future readings. We will be doing live stream at 12 o'clock noon, Monday through Friday. I'm not going to guarantee that I will be here every day, Monday through Friday, but I am saying that 12 o'clock is our chosen time to do the live streams. Thank you so much and have a beautiful and wonderful day.